Hello lovelies, you're welcome to my channel. How are you doing? So for today we'll be talking to the ladies. 7 things every woman should do before getting married. So marriage is very different from the single life. Once you're in, it's a very different world. It's a very different ball game. So you have to be ready, you have to be prepared, you have to prepare your mind for what you're going to see when you go into marriage. So you don't have to go into marriage being naive and not prepare yourself at all. You have to be very ready for the things you're going to see in marriage. Marriage is a very, very different ball game altogether. It is not relationship. So these things I expect ladies, women to do before getting married will kind of shapen you, will kind of prepare your mind for what you're going to meet in marriage, will kind of make you a better person, a more matured person. So for one, be financially independent. I cannot overemphasize on this. It is very important for a woman to have something doing before going into marriage. You don't want to be so dependent on your husband for everything. And the economy today, everywhere in the world, economy is getting harsh. So it doesn't really make sense for one person, one partner, to be the one bringing in all the money, because anything could happen, and that is the truth. Anything could happen. So it's very pertinent for a woman to have her own source of income. It makes you more confident in yourself. It makes you not to be able to tolerate certain things that a lot of women are tolerating today. A lot of women in abusive marriage cannot leave because they are not financially capable. So they just stay in there, enduring all manner of abuse. So it also helps you so that if you're unfortunate to marry the kind of person that will abuse you, you'll be able to plan your escape. So there are so many reasons. Maybe I'm going to make a different topic about why a woman should be financially independent. It is very important for you to have your own money before going into marriage. Get in a good fight with your fiancé. I'm not saying you should go and be troublesome. I'm not saying you should go and be causing trouble up and down. No. I'm just saying that you want to know how the person that you want to get married to will react when he's angry. When you push him to the wall, what is going to be his reaction? There are men that could be so violent that they start hitting you. And there are men that might not hit you, but they can throw something at you, something that you'll be able to dodge. But that is not okay. That is not okay. So you want to find out how your partner reacts when he's angry. For 3, travel. Do everything you want to do before you get married. I'm not saying that when you get into marriage, you will not be able to accomplish your dreams, but believe me, it is easier to accomplish your dreams as a single person than as a married person, especially when children begin to come in. Especially when children, it's very, very difficult. You will hardly get enough sleep, even as an housewife. So compare that to somebody that is overly ambitious, somebody that's thinking of her career and all that. So when you're single, travel around, go places. If that is what you want to do, have that degree, have that postgraduate degree, do whatever you want to do, start a business. Just make sure you start something before you get into marriage, because once you get into marriage, it takes a strong person to be able to accomplish her dreams. And I'm not saying that you're not going to have goals after you get married, but those things you can do while you're single right now, go for it. Another very important point I want to make is have a roommate or live alone. Don't just move from your father's house to your husband's house. You need to learn responsibility. You need to learn to be on yourself, be accountable for yourself. Know when to go out, know when to come back, know how to pay bills, know how to keep the house clean. You need that kind of knowledge, because when you're in your parents' house, you're kind of dependent on them. You don't know what it means to buy stuff. When you're kind of broke, you need to learn how to manage resources. When you're in your parents' house, they are giving everything there for free. So, but when you go and live on your own, you're going to know how to manage yourself. It's this kind of knowledge very important for you to have before you get into marriage. You have to know how it is to be alone, to be lonely. You have to know what it is to take up responsibilities, to know when the tissue paper is finished, when the cream is finished, when this one is finished. You know when to replace your groceries, you know when to do. You need that kind of knowledge You need to be dependent enough. Be on your own, be self-aware, know yourself before you get into marriage. It's going to really help. So another point I want to make is date and have relationships. Now, dating doesn't mean you're in a relationship with a person. Dating is just the phase you're getting to know the person. I hope you know the difference between dating and being in a relationship with somebody. So have dates, go out there and meet people. That way you'll be able to tailor your wants, you'll be able to tailor your expectation of a man. Now, if you see the first person and you just get married, you will not really know what you want. It's just what you see that you take. Okay, so there are a lot of men out there, different characters, different ways of thinking, different experiences, different backgrounds. And if you don't meet them, how do you know what you really want? So go out there, have relationships, have dates, so that you'll be able to know the kind of man that you want. Another point I want to make is learn to be assertive. Also learn when to say no. A lot of women don't know how to say no. I want you to understand this. Men are going to test their boundaries. They are going to test your boundaries. They want to know what you can tolerate. They want to know what you can take. So stop shifting ground. Stop compromising every time. When you know you cannot deal with this, when you know it's not something that you can tolerate, say no. Create boundaries. Don't allow anybody to toss you around like a ball. They push you here, you go. They push here, you go. No. And lastly, establish a good support system. I'm not a fan of when you get married, you cut off all your friends. You don't know how that marriage is going to be. I'm not a prophet of doom. I'm not saying that the marriage is going to end in a bad way, but there's a reason why we wear seat belts when we are driving. You're not envisaging accidents. You're not praying for accidents, but you're using a seat belt. So this is exactly what I'm trying to say. Have a good support system. Have friends. You say your friends are going to corrupt your marriage. My dear, they say show me your friends, I'll tell you who you are. I strongly believe in that. If you feel you have bad friends that will corrupt your marriage, it simply means you're a bad person. But if you surround yourself with good people, if you're a good person, surround yourself with good people that will give you good advices. And when you find yourself in a messy situation, you have people to fall back on. Be it even your family members, have a very strong support system so that you have people that you can fall back on when the going is rough. So guys, those are my 7 points what women should do before they get married. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have not subscribed, please take 1 second of your time to do so right now. And also comment, let me know what you think. Share with your friends and your loved ones, especially single ladies. They need to hear this. So don't be selfish. Share with your friends, share with your loved ones. I appreciate a like. And that is it for today. I'll see you next time.